Today, we will learn present perfect tense. This is the third lecture of the series of tenses. Where do we use present perfect? We use it to show or to express the completion of an action in the present. Some action has been completed in the present, like I have fulfilled my promise. I have made some promise to someone, and now I have completed that promise. She has bought a new book. She might have intended to buy a book in the past, but that action has been completed in the present. She has bought, now she has completed that intention or action to buy a book. Completion of action means that it is an act of the past. Now, but it is always closely associated with the present. Although the act may have started or have its origin in the past, but it is closely associated with the present. It has stopped raining. Raining may have begun in the past, but it has stopped now. The effect of the action we are feeling at present. I have lost my purse. The action may have had its association with the past, but its impression or influence might be seen at present. So, something which may have begun in the past but has an association with the present and has a sense of completion, we say that it is perfect, and if we use has or have with it, this would be present perfect. This tense is used to express the result of an action that is just over, an action which has been completed just now. You have done your duty well. He has started his duty in the past, but has finished now. This is, we use this tense to show the result of some action which has been completed at present or now. Some other uses, it is used to express the result of an action or absence of an action. Result of some action or absence of an action which started in the past and may continue in the future. I have conducted university examination for 10 years. A person conducted examination for the last 10 years. He may continue this in future also. I have not seen him for 2 years. A person have not seen someone for 2 years, and it is possible that he may not see that particular person in future also. So when there is an action, result of an action, or an absence of some action which started in the past or that may continue in future, we will use present perfect for these kind of expressions. Now, keep one thing in your mind: when you are using present perfect, you should be very cautious. Do not mix past simple and present perfect tenses. There is a great difference between these two tenses. I have conducted university examination for 10 years. This is present perfect. A person has conducted university examination for 10 years, and he may continue this in future also. Second sentence, I conducted university examination for 10 years. There's a huge difference. Conducted, second form. He conducted university examination for 10 years, but now he has discontinued this action. If some action started in the past, completed in the present, and may continue in future, you will use present perfect. If some action started in the past, ended in the past, have no repercussion or result in present, and there is no chance of that action being taken into the future, you will use past simple, not present perfect. The first sentence means that he still conducts the examination, but the second sentence means he has discontinued conducting the examination. Present perfect is used to show that the time is indefinite, while past simple is used to show time is definite. Indefinite. Something started in the past, have results in the future, present, and may continue in the future. This means indefinite. While past simple shows completion of an action and discontinuation of some action in the past. So that is definite. That started for a limited period of time and ended at that particular period of time. I have met this gentleman before. I met this gentleman in 1998. He has met before. He may meet that person again. I met this gentleman in 1998 and he does not meet that person again and ever. He has not met that person for the second time. So, if you have done something which you are not able to do again, you should use past simple, second form of the verb. And if you have done something which you can do again, you should use present perfect tense. Like, I have met President Trump. It means I have had a chance to meet Trump again. But if I say I met Kennedy, it means Kennedy has died. So I have no chance of meeting Kennedy again. When you have no chance to meet or do something again, you should use present or past simple. If you can do that thing, that action, or meeting of someone, you should use present perfect instead. So when you say, I did my master's, I did my bachelor's in 2015, you are not able to do that bachelor's or master's again. You did. Never use, I have done my master's in 1998. Never. This is wrong expression. You cannot use these kind of expressions which you cannot do again in present perfect. For these kind of expressions, use past simple. There are some phrases, words, which are usually associated with present perfect. Since, already. I have already known this. Often. I have often missed his presence in the parties. These are the words which tell you that this is present perfect tense. He has always kept his promises. She has never kept her promises. She has gone to the office now. They have not completed their assignment up to now. Have you met him at the airport today? The classes have not started yet. You have not prepared the report up to the present. He has become uninterested in his job lately. Amjad has visited France this week, month, or year. These are the words or expression which clearly tells you that this is a present perfect tense, and these should always be used in present perfect now. Some of these phrases like always, never, can be used also in present simple. Now can also be used in present progressive, as we have seen in the previous lectures. So this is what we should care about while expressing something in present perfect. Now, what is the formation of present perfect tense? With helping verb has and have are used in present perfect tense. With third form of the verb plus has and have, this is what which tells you that this is present perfect tense. Has is used with singular, have is used with plural, but mind it, I, personal pronoun I, you will use have. With you will use have. Now, see to it. In simple sentences, I have completed my work. And if you want to make negative of this sentence, use not after have. I have not completed my work. And in interrogative, you will place this have before the subject. Have I completed my work? You have done your assignment properly. You have not done your assignment properly. Have you done your assignment properly? She has filed a suit for damages. She has not filed a suit for damages. Has not. Has she filed a suit for damages? They have quarreled over a petty issue. They have not quarreled. Have not over a petty issue. Have they quarreled over a petty issue? He has won the race. He has not won the race. Has he won the race? No. I repeat, has and have are used in present perfect along with third form of the verb. Has is used with singular nouns and pronouns. Have is used with plural pronouns and nouns. With personal pronoun I, we use have along with third form of the verb. This is the way we make present perfect tense. Now, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos and more lecture on English grammar. Thank you.